I'ma go and save it. Repent for my sin, Solomon and David. Holy Spirit, please stick with me. We must first confess our iniquity. Straight up, cause that's why we here in the first place. Babylon, America, this the worst place.
I wish you can come back to me, cause you're long gone away. Peace be upon all of humanity. Tired KU, peace be upon you. How are you today? Good to have you on. Y'all beyond, praise y'all Almighty forever indeed. And tell me what's on your mind. What exactly did he do? Salute. Yah will be your comforter. I do not own the rights to this music. This is for educational purposes only. For this is for you. With your pain. Consideration, Tired KU. To the prophet and the believers, praise Yah Almighty, Yah Elder Israel, salute, peace be upon you. I will never disregard your feelings, but I think that he's a fool. Mrs. Yah Elder Israel, peace be upon you. To the wonderful counselor and family, praise Yah Almighty. Yahquis Israel says, hallelujah, praise Yah Almighty for O Prophet, Yahuda, Yah Torah, blessings and peace be upon you. Salute Yahquis Israel, good to have you on, peace be upon you. Lay it on and tell me what's on your mind. Thank you for the gifts, Ariel, good to have you on. Peace be upon you. Yaquez, praise Yah Almighty for O Prophet, Yahuda Yator, blessed as he. Peace be upon you. Salute, good to have you on, Yaquez. Welcome to Heaven on Earth, the celestial paradise, the blessed beauty, the manifestation of God, a great bounty, and a blessing for all who dwell on earth and in heaven. Praise Yah Almighty forever. Hallelujah. I will comfort you. I will comfort you. Prophecy fulfilled. That promise, prophecy fulfilled. May peace be upon the tree of life. May God continue to shed his light upon you. Praise Yah Almighty for you, Mrs. Yahuda Yatorah. Lay down, tell me what's on your mind. And what exactly did he do? Holly in the house, peace be upon you. Salute. Prince Yahel, peace be upon you. Salute. Peace and love indeed. Yahuda Yah salvation says, praise Yah forever. Truly blessed and grateful to stand at the door of Jesus Christ. Salute. Mashallah, God has willed it and chosen you as one of his loved ones. Peace be upon you. What are we learning tonight? God knows. God knows. God knows. And it's gonna be beautiful, heavenly. Are you ready? Are you ready? Seem like you're ready. Seem like you're ready. We gonna see. I got so much to choose from. Ain't that a beautiful thing? The burning bush, Mount Sinai, endless possibility of knowledge and wisdom. But this is what Yah had me to grab as the first book of the night. And this book is called The Gleanings of the Glory of God. These gleanings are this is what was mentioned in the New Testament. This is what was mentioned by Jesus in his first coming. So we'll go over a few scriptures out of here before we move to another book, another blessing, another bounty. All right. This I am reading from Gleanings. Let's see, what chapter is this? Chapter 14. Gleanings chapter 14, and we are starting from verse 16. All right. If you don't have this book, you can write it down and you'll be able to listen along on YouTube for free of charge until you get your book, your investment. Okay. Gleanings chapter 14, verse 16. All right, I'm gonna play a little music, man, because it's just so beautiful with the music in the background. What book of this? This is the New Covenant book. This is the New Covenant. The Bible has been fulfilled. So God, through his burning bush, sent us the newest revelations of all time. Most powerful revelation ever known to mankind. If you are a man or a person of understanding, this is a matchless day. All right, see, right now you're already heedless, so you won't even be able to see what's going on here. Let's pray for this person right here. Don't block him or mute him. Let's pray for him. May Allah, may God, may the Lord of all names remove the veil of idle fancy from your face, from before you, the veil of vain imaginings from your face, so that you can understand and believe in his signs, his revelations. All right. Verse 16. All right, now you're gonna be muted if you're gonna stick around. Attract the hearts of men through the call of him, the one alone beloved. Say, O prophet, this is the voice of God. If you only just listen. This is the day spring of revelation of God. If you could only know it. This is the dawning place of the cause of God, were you to only recognize it. This is the source of the commandment of God. Did you only judge it fairly? This is the manifest and hidden secret. Would you might perceive it? O people of the world, cast away in my name that transcends all other names, the things that you possess, and immerse yourselves in the ocean, of whose depths lay hidden, and the pearls of wisdom of utterance, and the ocean that surges in my name, the all-merciful. This instructs you, he who is of the mother book, the most powerful book ever known to mankind. I don't care who get mad. I don't care who question it. The Bible has been fulfilled. If you can't produce another book better than this, then you just got to be quiet in this time. All right. Verse 17, the best beloved, Jesus Christ, has come. In his right hand is the seal of wine of his name. Happy is the man that turns to him and drinks his fill and exclaims, praise be to you, O revealer of the signs of God. by the righteousness of the Almighty. Every hidden thing has been manifested through the power of truth. All the favors of God have been sent down as a token of his grace. The waters of everlasting life in their fullness has been preferred unto man. Every single cup has been borne round by the hand of the well-beloved. Draw near and do not wait, though it be for one short moment. Blessed are they who have soared on the wings of detachment and have attained the station which is ordained by God and overshadows the entire creation, which neither the vain imaginations of the learned nor the multitude of the host of the earth have succeeded in deflecting from his cause. Who is there among you, O people, who will renounce the world and draw near unto God, the Lord of all names? Where is he to be found, who through the power of my name that transcends all things will cast away the things that men possess and cling with all his might to the things of God, the knower of the unseen and of the seen? He has bidden you to observe. Wow. He has bidden you to observe. Who among you gonna take up the cause of God? I see the numbers dropping. A lot of folks turning away and running. Hey, you being heedless is not gonna hurt me in no type of way. You being heedless is not gonna hurt the believers in no type of way. No type of way. And you being a scoffer and wicked because of your own transgressions is not gonna hurt any of us in any type of way. So all you got to do is accept the truth or continue in your folly. Accept the truth and continue in your heedlessness. The sun is out. You don't like the rays of the sun. Yeah, put your shades on. Still see the sun, even with your shades on. All right. All right. Blessed are they who have soared on the wings of detachment. So if you have soared on the wings of detachment, that means you are flying in heaven. When R. Kelly said, "I believe I can fly," you accomplished that. What he was trying to do through the song, you accomplished it. You can sing the song and know what it means. The wings of detachment. Give up the world, take up your cross, follow me. It's more than just hitting the follow button on TikTok. It's actually following the instructions, all right? It says, who is there among you, O people, who will renounce the world and draw near unto God? This call is open as of today. Who is it? Who among you will take up your cross and follow me? All right? The Lord of all names. You can't say, well, his name is Yahuwah. Well, his name is Yahweh. Well, his name is Allah. Well, his name is Ahaya. No, he's the Lord of all names. God ain't attributed to no one name. God ain't, he's the Lord of all, he's above all names. So when you're arguing like that, or you trying to cling on to one name, you shut yourselves out from the beauty of God. All right. And you won't be able to grow. Your growth is stunted. All right. He says, where is he found who through the power of my name that transcends all created things will cast away the things that men possess and cling with all his might to the things of God? Now, this ain't say, okay, I just believe in the counsel and I follow him. It says cling with all your might. Cling with all your might. Look at this man. He trying to stop y'all from going to heaven. Go seek Jesus for yourself. Do not believe this man. Why not? My proof is clear and luminous. Why not believe the man who teaches from all the books? Come on, man. Y'all protest is foolish. That's just like you saying, oh no, Elon just found how much money? Y'all got to stop Elon. He's finding too much money. No, we don't need Doge. We need more money taken from the American people. Come on, man. Get him out of there. Investigate him, dogs. We need to investigate him. Come on, man. Y'all, the people, to the people that's just heedless in this time, listen, that's what you call willfully. Bleep. I ain't gonna even say the word on here. You're definitely willfully blind, deaf, and bleep. All right. Being lenient on the muting moderators, try to correct and teach first. Yeah, if they on here, if they say some outlandish stuff, they automatically, if it's just listen, children can watch this live. If people are saying something that's that's very inappropriate and they went too far, come on, man, do your job. But if they just trying to be heedless and acting like they want to debate and stuff, let them talk for a little bit. Let me be the ones that might mute them. I want everybody to be saved. And if they don't want to be saved, then we gonna move on about our business, all right? All right. It says, the knower of the unseen and of the seen has bidden him to observe. This has his bounty has been sent unto men. His testimony has been fulfilled, and his proof has shone forth above the horizon of mercy. Rich is the prize that shall be won by him who has believed and proclaimed and exclaimed, lauded are you, O beloved of all the worlds. Magnified be your name, O desire of every understanding heart. Rejoice with gladness, O people of glory. Call to remembrance of the day of supreme felicity, the day where the tongue of ancient days has spoken and has departed from his house, proceeding to the spot which he has shed upon the whole creation, the splendors of his name, the all-merciful. God is our witness. Were we to reveal the hidden secrets of that day, all that dwell on the earth and in the heavens would swoon away and die, except those who will be preserved by God, the Almighty, the All-Knowing, the All-Wise. Such is the inebriating effect of the words of God upon him who is the revealer of his undoubted proofs, that his pen can move no longer. Everybody saying, oh, the Bible, the last book, the Quran, the last book. Ain't no prophets after Jesus. Ain't no more prophets. You say you're a prophet? Come on, man. Stop being foolish with yourselves. How long your head been in the dirt? How long you been tickling your idol fancily? Come on, man. Such is the inebriating effect of the words of God upon him who is the revealer of his undoubted proof. Somebody got to reveal it. It already told you through the scriptures that Jesus was coming to reveal the full truth. And now you see it has played out into the manifest. It has happened. Y'all still saying Jesus coming. Jesus on the way. The end of the world is soon. Man, come on now. Y'all behind. Y'all behind this whole new world here. We in new world now. We in new world. All right. So new world, new world order, one world peace, one world government. It's happening. And everything that I've said and I am saying is happening and has happened. And it's like every day you see something new that I said happen. Every day, every week, every few, it's just back to back, back to back. All right. That's why we are walking in certainty and everybody else is walking in doubt. If y'all, with all these people on the earth that say they believe in Jesus, the ones that truly believe in him are walking in certainty. The ones that don't have a clue what's going on are walking in doubt and still looking in the skies. Come on, man. All right. With these words, he concludes his tablet. No God is there but me, the most exalted, the most powerful, the most excellent, the all-knowing. Book of Gleanings, man. Book of Gleanings, man. That's powerful right there. That was so powerful. Man. And that's hidden revelation, man. That stuff, like if Yah showed you that, you're beloved. If you got mad and got heedless while listening to that, listen, you work for Satan, man. You can't even see it. The Lion of Allah, who distinguishes between right and wrong. All right, it told you that. Told you that was happening. Jesus is the light of the world. Prophecy fulfilled. The prophecy has been fulfilled. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Let's see. Any questions? Oh yeah, that do go hard right there. That do go hard right there. Y'all sent me some help. Y'all gave me a help me, so that's gonna be evidence of that too. So much fruit coming off the tree of life. So much fruit off the tree of life. Any questions? Put them in the comment section. Any questions? Put them in the comment section. So, next book I'm pulling, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be. I'm going to reach over and it's going to be sufficient. But put your questions in the comment section. What I got. That's what I pulled. That's what I got. Ain't that beautiful? Y'all don't even know what I'm finna teach y'all from. And you might have the book, you might not have the book, and it's just beautiful and glorious. And if you don't have the book, it's just something to look forward to. Something for you to look forward to. You got room to grow. You know you got a job to do. So ain't that beautiful? We ain't just in one book. You know, we got that book too. We got that book everybody got. Those books, we got it. I'm sitting here like I hope he picks the Cold Green. Sure did. Sure did. Let's see where we go. Let's see what we get. While we wait, play a little something. What we got? I'll play that. Oh, I just looked up. I just looked down. Shabbat Shalom. What y'all studying tonight? Peace be upon you. We are studying the newest revelations from the burning bush, the new covenant, and we study from all the books, you know. And right now the book we're in is called the Cold Green Bible. Amazing book. If you don't have it, you need to get this one, right? And what I'm going to read from now is called The Voice of God. The voice of God was prophesied in the Bible, in the Old Testament, and it came about through the manifestations of God's prophets, as it is today. Yeah, you should follow me, man, and a lot of things you never heard of from, you're going to learn right here. But you'll see how it lines directly up with the perfection from the Old Testament and the New Testament. Yeah. All the books I read, every book I read, everything's perfect. All the books are perfect. They just had to be the one that came. And so. I agree with you, dude. Nim, I agree with you. Stop trying to argue with me. He is. Indeed, he is. All right. This is chapter 15, verse 33. Those who worship gods of their imagination, gods in strange likenesses, which have been brought into being by man's creative conceptions, will go to these gods who have an existence in a dim shadow realm. Those who worship lower spirits will go to them, and those who worship the demons of darkness will join them. For what a man desires, he deserves that. There is a link between that which men desire and what becomes established into existence. Provision is made for man to receive his fruits of his own creations. Whatsoever you do, whatsoever you plan, whatsoever you create, whatsoever you suffer, let it be as an offering unto me, not for my sake, but for your sake. I am the God of passion, the God of understanding, from who in their devotion offer me but a single leaf, a flower or a fruit, or even a little water. This I will gladly accept, thus lightening their loving spirit. For it is offered in sincerity of the heart. For he who comes before any God, whatsoever his image is, with pureness of heart and good motives, come to me. For I gaze upon him with compassion and understanding. I am not concerned with the deeds alone of men, but with their motives. Empty gestures are ignored, but with that which is done with good intent and a loving heart, it never goes unheeded. Wow. That right there just further confirms what I say. Whatever path you come in, if you come sincere, God is not going to allow you to astray. He's just going to bring you on to him. See, I never knew that there would be sorrow, but I knew we'd be together tomorrow. Together forever, we were so wrong. Now I can't believe this how y'all felt when we broke the first covenant. And I'm so alone, I miss you. You never miss a good thing. It's gonna be all right, people. We are in the time. Our God is no longer alone no more. He has unified and has went into his temple. You never miss a good thing. And I miss you. We seen each other again. So this is the wedding. This is the marriage. This is the marriage. Yes, God returning to earth in his temple. When they over there, y'all see them people trying to slaughter them heifers and walk into a man-made built place, y'all just laugh at them folks. They over there tripping and watch. And guaranteed, this is a guarantee, they will bring calamities upon themselves. They are bringing calamity upon themselves. Now, that's something you can't pray to reverse. If they already lost in heedlessness, that's, we can pray that God take the veils off of them. That's all you can do. They will fulfill their scriptures. They sang, teacher. Okay, then we're going to keep it going. All right, this is Gleanings chapter 15, verse 35. I am the hidden God, hidden to serve an end, veiled in mystery. I am farther obscured by the mist of mortal delusion. Unable to see, men are unable to see me. Men do declare that I do not exist. Yet I declare to you that man with his mortal limitations sees only a minute part of the whole. Man is the slave of illusion and deception, though man is born to delusion, for it is a needful state. He is further inflicted by deceptions that are brought about by men. Though man cannot perceive the greatness above him, it is because of its greatness. Neither can he see the smallness beneath him, because of its smallness. From the greatest came the smallest, and from the smallest creation. From the smallest came creation. And within the smallest is greatness and power. For the smallest is far less than the most, yet it is the upholder of the universe. It shines like the sun beyond the darkness. It lies towards the edge of the reach of man's thought. In the beginning, all things arose from invisible to the invisible. Hold on, let me say it again. In the beginning, all things rose from the invisible into the invisible, and all things will disappear in the end. But the end is not the end of the spirit. Out beyond this material creation, born of the invisible, there is a higher, eternal, invisible, of greater substance. When all material things have passed away, this will remain. Above all is timelessness, which is eternity, and there is my home, the supreme goal of man, and those who attain it will dwell eternally. I am the eternal God. That was so fire right there. That was so intimate, straightforward. Yeah, so dynamic. Hallelujah, indeed. All right, read another one. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. 15 and 36. Glorious, honor, splendid, wonderful, and mighty is the one who created the heavens and the earth. 15 and 36. Few are they who can conceive me as I really am. The unborn, the uncreated, beginningless, without end. Lord of all the fears. Those who can conceive me as I am are awakened spirits, freed from mortal delusions. Ooh, that's so hard right there. Hold on, I gotta repeat that. Very few, there only few are they who can conceive me, Yah Almighty, the Lord of all worlds, as I really am. The unborn, the uncreated, beginningless, without end. The Lord of all spheres, spheres with an S, spheres. Those who can conceive me as I am are awakened spirits, freed from mortal delusions. Mortal delusion is just what's something made up in your mind or something somebody done passed down to you. Oh yeah, that's too deep, bro. Ain't no. So that's the thing. Y'all so deep that he don't have no bottom. He's unsearchable. So when you get this and you're a man of understanding and got any God in you, this is gonna grow you. This is gonna arouse your spirit. This is gonna make you feel the presence of heaven. You should feel a breeze in your heart as you hear this. Right here. Yeah, when you hear this, a breeze is coming through your heart and you can feel it. All right. As thick clouds of smoke rise up and spread out from a fire, burning in damp wood, so did the material universe come forth from me. As a lump of salt dropped into a pool of water, and it dissolves and cannot be removed afterwards. Yet from whatever part of water you draw, there is still salt. It is with my pervading spirit. I am the great luminary, the everlasting source of light sparks, which imprisoned in matter become the slumbering souls of men. Ooh, Ooh, that was cold. Can't be comprehended, Mrs. Yator, at all. Man, that was so cold right there. I bet y'all probably never even heard that explanation before. Y'all never even heard that this is how our souls are brought forth. Let's read it again. Wow. All right. I am the great luminary, the everlasting source of light sparks, which imprisoned in matter, imprisoned in matter, the everlasting source of light sparks. It ain't running out. Imprisoned in matter, become the slumbering souls of men. Wow. These are unconsciously guided, spread out the five senses under the control of unconscious thought. That which the senses harvest departs with the spirit. It is borne away by the spirit, even as perfume is carried by the wind. I am the boundless one. I am the one beyond limitations, and I remain free and unencumbered by the efforts of creation. I am, and I watch life unfold. I set the course, which nature follows to bring forth all that lives. Whoo, 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 whoo. Wow. Thank you, y'all. Thank you for that heavenly knowledge. Thank you for telling us intimacy about you. A person, in order to learn these things about Yah, you have to be close to him. You have to be getting the information from the source. Right now, you're at the fountainhead of the fountain of wisdom. You're at the fountainhead. We've been on live almost 40 minutes now, and so much information and knowledge that has been pervaded for all time has gone forth. Big Dog say, who are you? Well, I'll ask you to find that out. I'm not just going to tell you. You got to figure it out. All right? Try the spirit by the spirit to see if it's from God. Verse 37, this is going to be beautiful. 15 and 37. The fools of the earth who shut their eyes and complain because they stumble. The ignorant who choose to walk in darkness. And the apathetic who choose path of ease and comfort have no knowledge of me, says Yah. Their hopes are sterile. Theirs the choice of darkness. Theirs is the choice of ignorance. Theirs is the choice of apathetic inertia. Their learning is futile. Their thoughts are fruitless and their deeds have no purpose. Though a man is born in ignorance and darkness, he also is the heir to the guiding light which dispels ignorance and darkness. The light is his for the taking. Then there are the awakened souls among men. Their sustenance is my own nature. They know my spirit is among men as an everlasting source of strength and refreshment to the weary and the disheartened. They are in harmony with my spirit, and therefore they know me. Ooh, big period. Big period. They are the believers. They are the ones who have clung to the hem of the garment of Jesus. How can God be speaking to the people commenting and heedlessness is right on time? He already knew. God already, that's because he's the all-knowing. He already knew what was going to happen. Somebody come up being heedless. I read the scriptures talking directly to him. I love it. And the beautiful thing about it is everyone sees the certainty. Everyone sees the certainty. I need that book. I can believe. I never heard of that. But that's right, Franco. So, but do you see the certitude in it though? The certitude means the certainty. So I ain't got no. I don't know what this means. I ain't got no doubt about what I know. I'm reading is perfection. It came from God. I don't have no doubt about what's going on in the world. I have the perfect truth. And this is what man has been looking for forever. And this is the ark. This is the ark of the covenant. This is the new covenant ark. This is a part of it. Now, it's not just one book. It's not just it's not just one book. It's going to be many books. But with each book you get, that's your faith growing. Because you're making a investment into God. All right? Making your investments into God, that grows your faith. Because we spend money on clothes, food, gas. Is this on eBay? The Code Bream may be on eBay, but I will tell you to check it out on Amazon. And it may be I have a link on my page too, on my TikTok page, and it's like in my link tree. You can click on that. It's supposed to take you right to the Code Bream Bible. So and I have a Code Bream in my TikTok shop. But the different about that Code Bream Bible, it's not the exact one of this. It looked like this one, but it's a Code Bream Bible. It just got the words like this. Look like this Enoch. All right. Y'all want another verse from here, or should I move on to another book? Another chapter, verse, another book. Talk to me. I'm gonna let y'all, I'm gonna see. We get 3 of the same answers. We're gonna roll with that. Continue reading where I'm at. Another chapter, another book. Okay, we got one say another verse. Another verse. Let's do. Y'all quiet in the chat. I'm probably just gonna have to roll what he said. Y'all can't be. Y'all gotta be active in the chat. All right. There's 3. Oh, I just seen 1. Oh, I see it. Another verse. All right, I see it. Let's do it. Gleanings chapter 15, verse 38. Men call me the God of battles. I am not the God of battles. For good men fight each other, and kings declare war. Men call me many things, but this does not make me become what they think I am. I am the hidden power, which ultimately rights all wrongs, which will eventually redress all injustices. I come to all who are worthy, but it is the lonely, the unwanted, the undesirable who I seek. To me, the dispirited, the perplexed, the sorrowful, and the humiliated soul is an irresistible magnet. I am welcoming, the welcoming light at the end of the road, the companion who watches in compassion and silence, the understanding friend, the ever-ready arm. I am he who presides over the haven of peace within your heart. To those who unite their spirit with mine, and to those who are in harmony, but not united, I increase that which they have and provide. I provide what they lack. I turn a like countenance unto all men, for my love for them remains constant. But those who join me in devotion to my cause are truly in me, and I am in them. This is my everlasting and unchanging promise unto me. He who walks with me, serving my cause, shall not perish. So join your spirit with my spirit, giving me your confidence and trust, and this united in a harmonious relationship. You will come to know the supreme goal. Men say they cannot know me through their senses, and this is true. for I am above and beyond the reach of their finite senses. The senses of man are not meant to be the means for experiencing me. They are for experiencing the material spheres. They are for also limiting and shutting out far more than they reveal. Yet men have within there a greater sense inside of them, which they can know me, but it lies dormant in the mass of men. I am the God of men's hearts, the consciousness of all living things. I am the God of consciousness, the listener in the silences. Ooh, cold. Man, listen. That is why it's a famine of the word of God in the earth. I'm the only one bringing it. And it's going to come only on Fridays, Thursdays and Fridays. And then they shadow banning me. You got to be called by God to get this. I do not manifest to men through mortal senses, for they are bounded by great earthly limitations. I manifest through great sense, which is of the spirit, the sense of the soul, as pure light hides many colors. I am also hidden in the hearts of men, as sparks fly from the bellows blown fire, so from the eternal fire, the life sparks fly out to glow in an instant in matter, and then they fall back. As the sun radiates heat, a flower's perfume, and a lamp light, so does the heart of man create its own spiritual state. The eye of man sees a pebble, a star, a sheep, or a tree, but these do not appear to him in any way alike. Yet they are all differing forms of manifesting in the one outflowing force originating from me. This outflowing force generated that which gave birth to substance and endowed it with the matrix for form. The fragments of divine spirit interpret that which the divine spirit created. They cannot know in its reality, for it is enshrouded in matter. They sleep because the material sphere is a separate part of the greater whole. The mortal part of man can never hope to know in its full the boundless beauty, its fullness, the boundless beauty, or experience its limitless bliss, out beyond the limitations of man's thought and conception, beyond the reach of even the most vivid imagination. The wonder and glory of it all stretches into absolute perfection. Ooh. Even at the outer reaches where eternity begins, the wonder of the inner glory remains veiled. No words of man can ever hope to describe the true nature of divine things. To the divine alone can the divine be known. The radiant living heart pulsating with love can never be known to a man as a man. But when man becomes more than man, he may take his first glimpse behind the veil. I am the inspiration and goal of man. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's some deep stuff right there. That's some deep. The voice of God, the chapter, the name of this chapter is The Voice of God. And God is so mighty. Yes, gracias Dios. Indeed. God is so mighty. Wow. It's a lot here. It's a lot here. Am I going to come into one more? All right, I'll give y'all one more. I don't want to give y'all too much. And then you can't, your bucket full, and I want y'all to be able to partner. I'll give y'all one more though, because this the voice of God talking about God. All right. I like bright, ain't it? Ariel say, yay. I like the excitement. I like it. Oh man, listen. I'm grabbing another book. I'm gonna grab another book. I'm showing y'all, man. Listen, God, He is limitless, and this is what breaking bread is. This is how you eat the bread of heaven. This is the bread of heaven. All right. What book I'm finna grab? Oh, it's hard to pick. So many. But I grab this one. I'm gonna set it right there. I grabbed that one. So I enjoy this so much. Come on with it. Gleanings chapter 15, verse 41 from the Colbreen Bible. Before creation, I was the one alone. I thought, and the thought became a command of power. And into the void of the invisible came that which was the potential of substance. Thought itself, then, part of the invisible. Light was born of the power, and my spirit was in the midst of the light. But it was not that light which lightens the day. A firmament became the foundation of all things. Matter gradually forming there, becoming even denser as it thrust outwards from the invisible. It moved from a subtle state to something more solid, from tangibility to substance, from incoherent substance to a state of density and form. Man, that's just beautiful just thinking about it. I commanded the subtle substance with light, but without form, to mate with the subtle substance of darkness and become dense. It did so and became water. Wow, y'all made water. Y'all made water, came with it. Watch this. Then I spread water over the darkness below the light, placing a fountain of light above the waters, about the waters, placing a fountain of light about the waters. This brought forth the light of mortal vision, which is not the light of the spirit, nor the light of power. At that time, the universe was made, and then earth received her form. It slept warmly in the midst of waters, which were not the waters of the earth. And this was before the beginning of life and earthly sustenance. I am the God of creation. Yeah, we'll have to continue that teaching. We'll continue that one. I don't know which live it'll be or if it will be from some content, but y'all stay tuned and follow the live. We're going to go back over that again, inshallah, which means God, if God wills. All right, if God wills. All right, we got another book. We finna get into. Yeah, man, we ascending, man. In order to get into these books, you have to believe. You have to believe in the signs of God. You have to put away the world. And to enter heaven, it's a mind state and a spirituality, okay? This is, you say selections? Nah, that ain't selection. Selection 1-1. I can do selections 1-1 though. This is spirit of faith, the obedience of God. The obedience of God. Wow, I'm gonna start from verse 1. O people of the world, know assuredly that my commandments are the lamps of my loving providence among my servants, and the keys of mercy for my creatures, and the keys of mercy for my creatures. Thus it has been sent down from the heaven of the will of your Lord, the Lord of revelation. Were any man to taste the sweetness of the words which the lips of the All-Merciful has willed to utter, he would through the treasuries of the earth be in his possession. He will renounce them one and all, that he may vindicate the truth of even one of his commandments, shining above the dayspring of his bountiful care and loving kindness. You're the highest of the high. Come on. And if you don't know, then I'll say it, so don't ever wonder. No, all these books ain't in the link here. You gotta get to the bookstore on this one, the Bahi bookstore. You're the highest of the high. If you don't know, then I'll say it. All right, verse 2. Verse 2. The first duty prescribed by God for his servants is the recognition of him who is the dayspring of his revelation, the fountainhead of his laws, who represents the Godhead in both the kingdom of his cause and the world of creation. Whosoever achieves this duty has attained unto all good, and whosoever is deprived from has truly gone astray. Though he be the author of every righteous deed, it behooves everyone to reach this most sublime station, the summit of transcendent glory, to observe every ordinance of him who is the desire of the world. These twin duties are inseparable, and neither is acceptable without the other, and this has been decreed by him who is the source of divine inspiration. Shouldn't I realize, you're the highest of the high. If you don't know, then I'll say it, so don't ever wonder. Come on, go on, worship your God. Talk to him. Shouldn't I realize? Talk to him. You're the highest of the high. If you don't know, then I'll say it, so don't ever wonder. Verse 3. Where shall you secure the cord of your faith and fasten the tie of your obedience? By him who reveals himself in his oneness, and whose self bears witness to its own unity. Should there be ignited in your heart the burning brand of the love of God, you should seek neither rest nor composure, neither laughter nor repose, but you shall hasten to scale the highest summits in the realms of divine nearness, sanctity, and beauty. Verse 4, what mankind needed in this day is obedience unto them that are in authority, and a faithful adherence unto the cord of wisdom. The people that God placed in authority, the kings of the earth, Vladimir Putin, Donald J. Trump, Elon Musk, these people they were placed there by God. So in order, when you follow what they're doing, you're showing your obedience to God. When you're rebelling against them, you're rebelling against God. Are they Jesus? No, they are the might of God. God created all of you. And if you believe in Christ, you are the body of Christ. If you truly believe in me, you are the body of Christ. Peace, son, traveler, peace be upon you. If you believe, you the body. You part of the body. You got stuff to do. Everyone was created from the source of creation. All right, so to follow the commands, love your neighbor as you love yourself. You fulfill that. You love. So if you love yourself, you can't truly love yourself unless you love everyone else. And love means cutting people off. Love means not saying bad things to them. Love means also when they're trying to provoke you to walk away, to endure. Like, all of these things show love. God is love. Yes. There's no love outside of God. You will not know true love outside of God. All right. This is, all right, I'm starting at verse 8. Bear you witness in your inmost heart unto the testimony which God has himself and for himself pronounced. There is no other God but him, and that all else him have created at his own choosing, has been fashioned by his leave, and are subject to his law, are as a thing forgotten, which compared to the glorious evidences of his oneness, and are nothing when brought face to face with the mighty revelations of his unity. Wow. The unity of the beginning in Genesis, where it says, let us make man in our image. That is the unity of God talking. Nobody who read the Bible understood that. They would just say, oh, that's Jesus and God talking. No, that's the unity of God. That's the unity. And you won't understand the unity unless you understand the things of the unseen, or you have the Quran, or you have the newest revelations. Okay. This is the we and the are, that image we are created in, the oneness of God. So when it says Elohim, or when somebody say Elohim, that does mean plural, because it's God, but it's the oneness of God. Okay. Yeah, love is cutting. Like, so it's like, say for example, you know how a person is, and you know they're heedless. So, and they on here, like, they come on here and they say, well, Muhammad is the final messenger. They trying to argue. We know that Jesus got many names. Jesus got so many names, man. We not arguing over names. Jesus is also called Muhammad Ali. Yep, and that's my name. My name is Muhammad Ali, the blessed. So somebody coming on here to argue, I know he want to argue. I'll be like, okay, that's true. But they'll be like, well, Quran and this, or he ain't black. So out of love, like, see, it just happened. We just talked it up. Somebody's talking noise there. So out of love, I'll mute them and go another way. I can prove them wrong easily. The Spirit of God can't nobody beat the Spirit of God. I have the Spirit of God. So what glory am I going to get to show you that I know more, or I have more knowledge? That's not glorious. Glorious would be to pray for you and to hope that you see the light. All right. Now, when people being disrespectful and y'all messing with the poor of the earth and the women, and y'all misleading people, oh yeah, I got to show you up. Yeah, I got to show you up in a great way, so people can understand that you were deceived. So yeah, I'm here to teach y'all and show y'all through love, patience. All right. Verse 9. All right. Then we're going to move to another book. O kings of the earth, the most great law has been revealed in this spot, this scene of transcendent splendor. Every hidden thing has been brought to light by the virtue of the will of the supreme ordainer. He who has ushered in the last hour, through whom the moon has been cut in two, and every irrevocable decree has been expounded. So I know y'all been seeing two moons in the sky. You might have seen that on the TikTok or on a few videos. This is why. It is a revelation. It is a sign from God and what time we are in. All right. Prophecy fulfilled. Prophecy fulfilled. Any questions, anybody? This is the obedience of God. Before I move to another book. So beautiful and glorious. Prophecy fulfilled. All right. Selections from the glory of God. I had a request to read verse 1, chapter 1, verse 1. So let's do it. Chapter 1, verse 1. We got an hour. We got another hour left, or at least probably about 50 minutes for sure. That's not glory of Yahushua, him Mashiach, but pride. No, ain't no pride. We ain't doing no pride over here. This is all glory of God. That's why this is being revealed. Ain't no pride. If any pride was coming from me, I wouldn't be on live teaching y'all nothing. I'll keep these books secret, and I'll be debating every day, all day, every day, and making y'all fake leaders look horrible. That's what I would have wanted to do in my fleshly ways. But nah, I'm showing love, a perfect display of love. That's all this is. Ain't nobody paying me. Y'all not paying me. And when arm tax is given to me, I give it to others. If it's given or not, I pay. I help the poor, the needy. And I'm bringing heaven on earth for the people who believe. I bring heaven on earth for those who are needy. My wives, my children. You know, it's beautiful. This is what God said he was going to do. So this is what we have to do. And I'm teaching y'all so that y'all can do the same thing. Bring heaven on earth for your wife, your future wives, your children. Show love to people, because watch this. Watch how beautiful this is. What better place can you dwell than in the heart of man? What better place can you dwell than in the heart of a man? If someone holds you dear in their heart, that's the best place to be. Yeah, prophet, another revelation right there, isn't it? So that is why a person must love me more than they love their family. They must love me more than they love their sister, their brother, their mama, their dad. They must know me more than they love their job, because it shows that they truly love God and themselves. And it manifests, and when it manifests in them, they can teach this same thing. And love never ends, which causes you to live forever. Hey, oh no, yeah, we ain't disagreeing. We not disagreeing. All right, this is selections from the writings of Abdul Baha, which is the glory of God, the glorious servant. That's another name for me. Praise Yah Almighty for his revelations. O people of the world, the Son of Truth has risen to illuminate the earth and to spiritualize the community of man. Laudable are the results and the fruits thereof, and abundant the holy evidences that are deriving from this grace. This is mercy unalloyed and the purest bounty. It is a light for the world and all of its people. It is harmony and fellowship, love and solidarity. Indeed, it is compassion and unity, and it is the end of foreignness. It is the being at one, the beginning of being at one, and complete dignity and freedom with all who are on earth. The blessed beauty says, you are all fruits of one tree and the leaves of one branch. Thus he has likened the world of being one single tree, and all of his people the leaves thereof, and the blossoms and its fruits. It is needful for it to blossom, the bough to blossom, and the leaf and the fruit to flourish. And upon the interconnection of all the parts of the world tree, depending the flourishing of leaf and blossom, and the sweetness of the fruit. For this reason, all human beings must powerfully sustain one another in seeking for everlasting life. And for this reason, must the lovers of God in this contingent world become the mercies and the blessings sent forth by the clement King of the seen and the unseen realms. Let them purify their sight and behold all mankind as leaves and blossoms and fruits of the tree of being. Let them at all times concern themselves with doing a good thing for one of their fellows, or offering to someone love, consideration, thoughtful help. Let them see no one as their enemy or wishing them ill, but think of all humankind as their friends, regarding the alien as an intimate and the stranger as a companion, staying free of prejudice and drawing no lines. Wow. Perfectly broke down and explained. Perfectly broke down and explained. Yep. We are all the leaves of one tree. MashaAllah. Yep. No more of that separation. Oh, y'all the Gentiles and we the Israelites and y'all didn't know. Nuh-uh. Unity and oneness of love. This is the new covenant. And this was prophesied, perfection. So yeah, Jesus, when he came on the first time, in his first coming, he went only to the Israelites. He started with the Israelites first. And now in his return, as Jesus returned, he still started with the Israelites first, but this is for all mankind. And the Israelites did reject me so that they can fulfill Isaiah 53. They did reject me. I'm despised and rejected. I'm a man acquainted with grief, a man of sorrows, by my own people. And I came to them Torah only. I came to them many ways and they ain't want to listen. Now that I have all of the books and unlimited books, because God's still making books. Now that I have unlimited books, they don't want to listen still. So I'm not here for the heedless. I'm here for those souls who long for God, those souls who are longing from their separation from God. All right. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Yes, praise Yah Almighty forever. Forever. We got about 40 minutes. Make sure you put your questions in the comment section, man. Cause I ain't gonna inshallah. All right, him says, I'm divorced. Can I remarry? Sure. Sure you can. But who you trying to remarry? You trying to remarry her, or are you trying to move on? And this time, just make a better choice with your choosing and have more patience. Appreciate the likes, Miss Lady Precious. All right, so this is the thing. All right, so you're trying to marry somebody else. When you make this choice, because think about it, you got mother, father, sisters, brother. If you have any sisters or brothers, you got siblings, and you love them, and you didn't pick them, and you love them all your life. All right, no matter how mad they made you, whatever it was, you knew how to look over things and stick with them. So now, when it comes to marriage, I know sometimes you can make mistakes. You can choose the wrong woman and want to get away. But as men, we have to make a better choice. We have to teach them. They have to be coachable. If they're not coachable, then you don't even start with that. Lil Boosie said it real good. He did a great breakdown of it, but he was a little rough with his language. But he said, when you meet a woman, you gotta deprogram them and reprogram them. And that's the truth. If you don't deprogram them, the program that they already came with gonna override, and then they gonna go about their own way. I don't care if it starts off good. I don't care if they always go their own way if they're not deprogrammed and reprogrammed. So what does that mean in wonderful counselor's terms? So in Jesus's words, it would say, take up your cross and follow me. With Jesus, that's your deprogramming. To take up your cross, you got to give up everything you learned. You got to love me more than you love your family. So if you can't get that up, then you ain't trying to be deprogrammed. And then, so now I ain't got to fight with you in your inconsiderate ways, and you're battling with me and disrespecting me. And that's what happens in marriage. Women go get disrespectful to men, and they get used to doing it. And you shouldn't find yourself in that position, because that's not pleasant at all. Yehuda and Ephraim becoming one branch, one stick. Yep. Yeah. That's beautiful. That Ezekiel 37. Someone different. Oh yeah, definitely someone different, but someone guided by you. You gotta teach them, bro. You gotta deprogram them and reprogram them. Oh, let me let y'all hear him. I'm gonna let y'all hear him say it. I ain't. I gotta clean it up for the brother, because I used to be, you have to talk to some people like that. Some people have to hear it the hood way so they can understand it. Now, his whole delivery, he ain't gonna deliver it, better than Christ himself. But I salute him for even saying it. Say, fat brother, that happened to me. All right, let's see where he said that at. Damn, where is that? Oh, yeah, it's probably going. They don't want it to show up. It ain't. I'm gonna have to do a video. Nah, yeah, they don't want me to see it. They hate. I felt like y'all won't allow me to remarry just by reading the Old Testament and New Testament. No. Nah. So what people go wrong at with reading and understanding the New Testament and the Old Testament is they don't none of them, well, majority of them don't follow Deuteronomy 18:18. And what it says is that God is sending an Israelite prophet, and he gonna tell you what to do. And you gotta listen to that Israelite prophet. And so the fulfillment of that is me. And marriage, and what you will learn is God was married to us. All right. And Hosea, God, it talks about the Israelites, how they went out and started doing idolatry, which is whoredom. And they was with other gods. But God still took the Israelites back after they did their idolatries. So we have to learn how to bring a woman in that's been in the world, clean her up, and love her so that she won't have to love another man again. So that right there alone shows you that marriage is desired by God, and remarrying and stuff like that always happens. And with this happening right here, so the new covenant is a new marriage for the Israelites and all the world. We're all married to God now, those who believe. Yeah. So from the script, so the Bible is fulfilled now. So we have new revelation, new instructions, and now with the new revelations and instruction, you're not just told to marry the Israelites now. If you're an Israelite now, you can marry all nations. So take time in your choosing, marrying a woman who is willing to give up all she has for following your leadership as you follow Christ. So follow me so that you can be rightly guided, and you won't have to get defeated by spiritual battles or anything you can go through with I can help guide you through things, man, that be easy to overcome. Some men get irritated so easily, and it's easy for them to give up, and we shouldn't be giving up so easily for what we promised to God. All right. We'll make a promise to God.
Fire students.
All right, hold on 1 sec. I might find it now. All right, I found it. They gonna let me. Oh, I found it. Check it out. All right, check Boosie out right here.
A woman already come to you, she programmed to be one kind of way and do one thing. You deprogram her and reprogram her.
I gotta let y'all see his face. Oh, that was quick too. That was a quick one right there.
But I'm turned on by your voice.
All right, I'm gonna let y'all watch this. Hold on 1 second. All right. Here you go.
Because that's why I like you, because you ain't gotta be famous to be my. I ain't on all that. I love a woman for who she is. I date flight attendants. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I date look just like Rihanna, just like Nicki. They just got different names, and But that just But I'll put you in my world. I'm not getting in your world. And every youngster who looking at this, you gotta put a bitch in your world. Oh, now if you get in her world, you're gonna have to reprogram them, because she already programmed to do this world. So I reprogram her.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that answer.
Real I'm gonna do reprogram. We'll talk about it. When a woman already come to you, she programmed to be one kind of way and do one thing. You deprogram her and reprogram her.
Would you ever crash out about a female?
But I'm
all right, so that's his son, Boosie and his son. What they be dating women. Hopefully they trying to get married. They just need to meet the wonderful counselor. So it'll be better. They getting there. So I was about deprogrammed and reprogrammed, the best change ever. Oh, I had to deprogram you and reprogram. I had to. I can't. If you're not deprogrammed, you can't. We ain't gonna be able to go far, cause y'all all got your women. Y'all got y'all programs. I'm telling you, you've been running them for a long time. Microsoft 95, cut you off 96. So deep. You can. I'll put you in my world. I ain't getting in your world, but I'll put you in my world, the celestial paradise. Yeah, man, but when Boosie said that, it's just, it's knowledgeable because I already knew it. That's the knowledge God gave me, but I don't talk like that, and I ain't gonna call no woman that no B word, but that's just how they, and he dealing with a lot of common women over here, but that's the right mind frame. Do not get in their world. Do not get in their world. Put them in your world. And your world need to be peaceful and loving. Your world need to be the word of God. All right, where you can actually lead them and guide them, man. All right. Right, watch it one more time without stopping. Gotta watch it one more time without stopping. It's funny to me, man. I done watched it a couple times. I need to get out there a little more.
Or lifestyle, because that's why I like you. Because you ain't gotta be famous to be my. I ain't on all that. I love a woman for who she is. I date flight attendants. You know what I'm saying? So, I date look just like Rihanna, just like Nicki. They just got different names, and But that just But I'll put you in my world. I'm not getting in your world. And every youngster who looking at this, you gotta put a bitch in your world. Oh, now if you get in her world, you're gonna have to reprogram them, because she already programmed to do this world. So I reprogram her.
I like that.
Yeah.
She said she liked that. See, hold on. Let me pause it right there. Hey, so when she said I like that, she was willing. I like that. She was willing. See, he didn't say it enough. Now his son didn't have that type of knowledge. So his son like, Daddy, what you talking about? Daddy, like, I'm gonna tell you, but he couldn't hold it back because there was an opportunity to not just teach his son, but to teach all the other young ones that's watching the show. He obviously ain't reprogramming the right way because he ain't married neither his son. I thought he had. I don't know. I thought he had some women. I ain't gonna speak on it. I don't know, but yeah, man. You know, he getting somewhere. He got the right knowledge because I know some men that's being controlled by one woman and shit. I'd rather be Boosie in a better position than being controlled by a woman because once you got your own, you can always start from zero. And he got his own. He got 80 acres and he got money coming in and he got women that's able to be led. So this woman right here, even though she not perfect, because I ain't never met a perfect woman. Not how you gonna be perfect and you don't know God. So you all got to be built up and everybody got to be deprogrammed. So yeah, I hope he can listen. But the way this lady right here said, I like that. That's a talker. He should talk to her. She was with it. I don't know where it went after this, but men take notes. When a woman is willing, they listening, and they're allowing you to teach them, continue to pour into them. That's what you take notes from.
Reprogram. We'll talk about it. When a woman already come to you, she programmed to be one kind of way and do one thing. You deprogram her and reprogram her.
That's not, listen. Now we ain't, listen. I don't have to, you don't got to come to me. You ain't got to come to nobody. You know what I'm saying? When women come, y'all are all one way. That's just the truth. You got to accept that. Even when people come to me to be taught, you already one way. In order to learn from me, you got to be deprogrammed. So this is everybody. You got to be deprogrammed and reprogrammed. You are in the world when you come. Your worldly ways are not the right way. When you come to God, this is the same way. I'm using this as a teaching point. I'm not looking at, you coming. I know you don't know what to do. Let me teach you what to do. Okay? If you're willing to learn what to do, be willing to show me what you're willing to learn by giving it up. And once you give it up, I know I can teach you more.
Would you ever crash out about a female?
All right. So that's enough of that right there. That's enough of that right there. Let's see. Let's look at let's look at some beautiful stuff Trump did today. Let's look at some beautiful stuff Trump did.
Is confirmed.
A matter-of-fact conclusion to a controversial nomination as the Senate confirmed Kash Patel to run the FBI, installing a staunch Trump loyalist to the top of the bureau. Patel, a former federal public defender and counterterrorism prosecutor, has consistently blasted the FBI and Department of Justice as the so-called deep state, weaponized, he says, against President Trump and conservatives.
Ooh, that's big right there. Trump got the power of the FBI now. He finna clean the FBI out. He finna clean the FBI out. Man, then let me show y'all this though. Man, this ain't never. Y'all ain't never. I don't care what nobody say. Ain't no president ever did nothing like this. Not even Obama.
How are you? Is there anybody like our tiger? How are you?
Obama ain't never did this.
Would you want to just say a couple of words? He doesn't.
It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to be here with you, Mr. President, and to be on the road here with all of you. Thank you so much.
That's Tiger Woods.
Thanks, Tiger. This is some crowd. How are you? Is there anybody like our tiger?
All right, so it ain't really going deep into what he did, but this is Donald Trump holding a Black History event at the White House, and he called out Muhammad Ali's name. Said, "Look at all those black creators. I see they show up in there. You right. listen, that's no nonsense president. He ain't racist. That ain't never been done before. He ain't have to do that, but he took a day out of his day to do this, to bring in a true National Black History Month in the White House and honored Tiger Woods, as well as other athletes like Kobe Bryant and Muhammad Ali. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. So beautiful. Okay. All right. Some more Trump news. Oh, so they trying to put some blast. He gon' so basically in that Trump news right there, he trying to close down the Trump wants the what is it called? USPS, the mail places. He trying to reduce them. He don't want them closed, but he finna put some new people in the mail places. The mail places ain't doing right as they supposed to do with the mail. All right. Let's see what I got here. This. All right, they ain't putting up what they supposed to put up on here. But see what else. See what they let us see. Lady got smart with him today too. I ain't like that. Here it go. This lady got smart with Trump today.
Has complied immediately, by the way. That's good. But I understand Maine. Is Maine here, the governor of Maine? Are you not going to comply with it? Well, we are the federal law. Well, you better do it. You better do it because you're not going to get any federal funding at all if you don't. And by the way, your population, even though it's somewhat liberal, although I did very well there, your population doesn't want men playing in women's sports. So you better comply because otherwise you're not getting any federal funding. Every state, good. I'll see you in court. I look forward to that. That should be a real easy one.
Look at the lady just still running her mouth. Listen, I'm telling you, hey, listen, that's intolerable, man. I don't care what. That's intolerable for a woman to be just disrespecting the most powerful man in the world. Ain't nobody doing nothing about it, trying to get her up out the room or nothing. You start playing Trump, folks start leaving alive. That's fine, man. Shit, y'all got to see the truth. I don't care how bad if you don't like the truth. The truth is what it is. That's what I teach here, man. I teach truth here. I teach the truth on here. Shit. Y'all can't see Trump is the truth, then you gonna see it here. Oh no, she finna be humble. She gonna be humble. You gonna watch. She just called herself out doing that. She just called herself out doing that. She messed up bad. All right. Let's see. Trump and Putin, they doing good. They supposed to be getting together. Let's see, this dude right here.
Months ago, Trump tore into Ukraine's Volodymyr Zelensky, calling him a dictator and saying that he might not have a country soon if he doesn't start following what the United States wants him to do. It comes amid a big back and forth between the two foreign leaders, and DailyMail.com actually just sat down with Vice President J.D. Vance to get into all of this. He said that the idea that Zelensky is going to change the president's mind by, quote, bad-mouthing him in public media won't play out well for him. This comes just hours after Zelensky said that Trump's acting as a disinformation agent of Russia by his comments yesterday.
So what's happening is the Zelensky dude, this the dude that Biden had been funding all the money for war. He done gave these people billions of dollars to fight against Vladimir Putin. But see, Trump ain't beefing with Putin. Trump and Putin pretty cool. So now that Trump in office, he like, man, all that money y'all doing to fight, we ain't finna spend that. We were actually, where the money at? And Zelensky talking about they got $100 billion missing. He ain't never get $100 billion. And since Biden had pardoned himself before he got out the office, they gotta find, see, Elon gonna find that money. He gonna find where $100 billion just went to, and it probably went into somebody's pocket. And if it did, you know they going to get them, man. How you gonna run from Trump and Elon? And Elon he got all the he got the Starlinks and stuff in the sky. Can they revoke the pardon? God could do what he please. So Right now, it probably making him feel like he done got away, and he might have feel like but man, yeah, God ain't no but a sheet of paper he signed. He can't stop himself from being accountable from the Lord of all world. No way indeed. So just let everything. So people, you don't never supposed to tell your true intentions. Like you don't never supposed to tell what you exactly gonna do. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing. So they ain't gonna just tell everything on the media. It's just, by us knowing God is a God of justice, we actually know what's happening. Elon is rescuing the people that they left stranded on Mars. Look it up. I heard that. They left some people in the state, and Elon's supposed to be rescuing them. But see, we don't know. Well, when they talk about stuff like that, Mars and space, or they might even be talking about under the ocean. They might be talking about behind the ice wall. So, until, when y'all reveal that, we'll understand. But as far as like trying to guess and talking about they flying up through we know can't get past that firmament, man. Can't get past that firmament. But also, there are portals, and portals do open up, and a portal will take you anywhere. Do Elon have a machine where he can go through the portals? I ain't gonna doubt it. I ain't gonna say he don't. God has made the world new, and he has given, he does whatever he will. So Elon might have a portal opener. He might know where a portal at, and I ain't gonna say he don't. So they can expedite them and put them on a national trail in Russia. Wow. National trial in Russia. Wow, that's pretty cool. They sure can. Say, I agree, oh prophet. Man, all of that stuff he did. I'm gonna have to do that another time though, like the stuff that Biden did. And this lady, listen at this lady. Gotta let y'all hear her. I know if y'all ain't heard her. If y'all ain't heard her, you finna hear. I ain't never heard this lady before. But this her.
In the business of giving out money, and honestly, I don't know what $5,000 will do for you.
Bitch, what? You mean to tell me you ain't in the business of giving away money? What the fuck is the immigrant then, bitch? What the fuck is the immigrant?
All right, so he mad. I can understand his anger. I ain't gonna sit here and watch this whole, but this lady talking and talking about what 5,000 gonna do for us, and she rich. Let's look at some of the comments. News anchors making millions but trying to act relatable to the everyday working class. Right. $5K right now will be a blessing. It will help me so much. We peasants can barely buy groceries and pay rent. $5K will clear my debit and credit. Go back into my savings. Food, electric, gas bill. 5K would absolutely change my life. So this just shows y'all how the idle fancy of people has ramped up to a whole new level, man. It ain't just about scriptures or nothing like this. This is everywhere. It's in the news and everything.
They're not in the business of giving out money. And honestly, I don't know what $5,000 would do for you. Those words were said by Miss Jasmine Crockett. Miss Jasmine Crockett, there are people struggling in the United States. There are people working 9 to 5s that are struggling in the United States. That $5,000 will help a lot of families. Now, I know to you, maybe $5,000 isn't a lot of money, but it will definitely help a lot of American families. And since we're on the topic of giving out money, we had some migrants that came to our country. They lived rent-free. Our country gave them a lot of money. There wasn't complaints about our country giving these people a lot of money. Then we have some other situations where our country was giving out a lot of money to other countries. And I'm not sure if I've seen anybody complaining about that. Here's the thing. America needs to help Americans because Americans need help. Help Americans. Don't be stubborn. I'm out. We are not in the business of giving out
allowing people like that to just talk and don't say nothing to them. They gonna mess around and be who y'all choose as leaders. So yeah, that lady, just cause she black, they'll pay people to say foolish stuff. Look, man, I gotta let you.
You're not in the business of giving out money.
Now I know what some of y'all thinking right now. Why won't they give us $5,000? Well, you remember the last time they gave out stimulus checks, right? How they claimed we were in a recession and inflation went up, prices of everything went up.
We are not in the business of giving out money. And honestly, I don't know what $5,000 will do for you if you are unable to find a job, because I am telling people we are headed towards a recession because the United States.
But if it don't make matters worse, the rumor came from right here on your one and only TikTok. What's crazy though is no one knows that the president doesn't have the authority to issue out any checks. In other words, Congress has to sign off on that. So I wouldn't hold my breath on that. But it's funny how the rumor started over here and worked its way all the way to D. Treasy. Then he seen the rumor and decided to say, hey, well, maybe I will give it to him. Getting all y'all people hopes up, knowing Congress ain't gonna sign off on that shit. And just do the math in your head. $5,000 to over 300 million people in the United States.
You got the math wrong, buddy.
Yeah, a recession.
You got the math wrong, buddy. So, you know, you have to listen to people and where they minds at and stuff. His mind in the wrong area. Now, I don't know, he don't agree with this woman, but he don't like Trump. Apparently, this guy don't like Trump. And then he hoping that Trump don't do what he... Yeah, I don't like people like that. He too negative. Yeah, that's what they do. Look at his face. Yeah, he's smiling. He mad. Yeah, there's negative people. That's why I'm glad. I hope that Elon bought. I hope he bought TikTok. And if he ain't bought it yet, I hope he do buy it, because then they'll, for all that misinformation and lying on people and stuff, you'll have to pay for that, and they won't be able to just slide so easily. Won't be able to slide easy at all. Oh. What we got here? Some yacht music. Oh man, this that list right here. This that list right here, man. That's that yacht music list right there. All of these songs are from God. All of these songs are from God. It's hard to just pull. It's hard to just choose one, but I'm gonna have to. Michael Jackson. I'm gonna play this one.
Don't talk, just listen. First of all,
might be a little old school for some of y'all, but don't talk, just listen.
I told you I never want to see you again.
Please stay.
Just for tonight.
Let me see.
Maybe we can do something.
I'll read a little bit more for y'all.
Make love, watch the sunrise, or listen to JoJo, KC.
babe.
Oh, you feel so sexy, so good.
Sorry I left you dry. Alright. Now, baby, that's just right. Found the wisdom. We're gonna get another recitation out of here. Chapter 1, verse 1. Still, baby, I'm begging for you to stay at home. All glory be to this day, the day in which the fragrances of mercy have been wafted over all created things. A day so blessed that past ages can never be hoped to rival. A day in which the continents of the Ancient of Days has turned towards his holy seat. Thereupon the voices of all created things, and beyond them those of the concourse on high, were heard calling aloud, "Come fast, come quickly, O caramel, for lo, the light of the continents of God, the ruler of the kingdoms of names, and the fashioner of the heavens, has lifted up upon you." Seized with transports of joy, and raising her voice, she does exclaim, "May my life be a sacrifice to you, insomuch as you has fixed your gaze upon me, and has bestowed upon me your bounty, and has directed towards me your steps. Separation from you, O source of everlasting life, has well nigh consumed me, and my remoteness from your presence has burned away my soul. All praise be to you for enabling me to listen unto your call, having honored me with your footsteps, and having quickened my soul through the vitalizing fragrance of your day, and the shrilling voice of your pen. A voice that you did ordain as your trumpet call amidst your people. And when that hour of your relentless faith was made to be manifest did strike, you did breathe a breath of your spirit into your pen. And lo, the entire creation shook its very foundations, unveiling to mankind such mysteries that lay hidden within the treasuries of him who is the possessor of all created things. For a little while. Stay, old prophet, for a little while longer. For a little while. No sooner had her voice reached the most exalted spot, we made a reply. Render thanks unto your Lord, O caramel, for your fire of your separation from me was fast consuming. And when the ocean of my presence surged before your face, cheering your eyes and those of all creation, and filling with delight all things visible and invisible, rejoice, for God has in this day established upon his throne, and has made you the dawning place of his signs, and the day springs of the evidences of his revelation. Praise Yah Almighty forever indeed. Well is it with him that circles around you and proclaims the revelation of your glory, and recounts the bounty which the Lord your God has showered upon you. Seize your chalice of immortality in the name of your Lord, the all-glorious, and give thanks unto him, in so much as he, in his token of mercy unto you, has turned away your sorrow into gladness, and has transmuted your grief into blissful joy. He truly loves the spot which he has made the seat of his throne, which his footsteps have trodden, and which has been honored by his presence. From he has raised his call, and upon which he has shed his tears. Call out to Zion, O caramel, and announce the joyful tidings. He that was hidden from mortal eyes is come. His all-conquering sovereignty is manifest. His all-encompassing splendor is revealed. Beware so you do not hesitate or halt. And come fast quickly to circumambulate the city of God that has descended from heaven, the celestial Kaaba round which have circled in adoration the favored of God, the pure in heart, the company of the most exalted angels. Oh, how long to announce unto every spot on the surface of the earth, to carry to each one of his cities the glad tidings of this revelation, a revelation to which the heart of Sinai has been attracted, and whose name the burning bush is calling. Unto God, the Lord of lords, belongs the kingdoms of earth and heaven. Truly this is the day in which both land and sea rejoice at this announcement, the day which we have been laid up for those things which are of God, through his bounty, beyond the ken of mortal mind of heart has destined for revelation. In a little while, God will sail his ark upon you and will manifest the people of glory who has been mentioned in the book of names. Sanctified be the Lord of all mankind, at the mention of whose name all the atoms of the earth have been made to vibrate, and the tongue of grandeur has been moved to disclose that which has been wrapped in his knowledge and laid concealed within the treasury of his might. He truly, through the potency of his name, the Almighty, the All-Powerful, the Most High, is the ruler of all that is in the heavens and on the earth. Mashallah. If you didn't get that, ask God to give it to you, the understanding. If you did get that, you're chosen. If you did get that, you are among the beloved by God, the chosen. And God be leaving y'all messages in these books and stuff. Personal messages. I love it. Personal messages to you. He leaves them in these books. And you will find them. You will see them. You will connect the dots when it's time for you to do so. For those who he has revealed and you see it. I know your bliss. I know your joy. Because you are in me and I am in you. All right? We're at the end. I appreciate everyone who supported, everyone who did a like, everyone who sent up a praise. Put us in the prayers, man. Keep us in your prayers. Also your parents, whether good or bad. Keep them in your prayers. All right. We out, inshallah. I'll be back soon. Continue to do your part, your job, whether it's screaming on the mountaintop, whether it's making posts, comments, whether it's telling somebody that Jesus has returned and God is definitely walking upon the earth. All right. This is the most glorious day of all time, a matchless day that can't be compared to it. Not a day can be compared. Better than the birth of Jesus. Better than the creation of the world. This is the most glorious day. Peace be upon all mankind. All right. Peace to the believers. Salute to the disbelievers. I'm going to pray for you. May Allah's peace and understanding rest to you. All right. We out. Peace, family. Love you all. MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. Allahu.